Here are the most rare and expensive cars ever manufactured. Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. Following their past playbook, Pagani releasing a roadster version of the ferocious Huayra BC was inevitable. The company made it official last year by releasing the Huayra Roadster BC, a topless powerhouse with 800 horsepower and torque of 774 pounds-foot. Surprisingly, Pagani gave the Roadster 50 a lot more horsepower than its coupe sibling by cranking up the AMG-sourced twin-turbocharged 6.0-liter V12. In addition to hearing the glorious engine without a roof in its way, owners should also take comfort in knowing just how rare this car is. Pagani is limiting the production of this model to just 40 units, each with a price of $3.5 million. Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. The Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport is a rare, special edition Chiron focusing on aerodynamics, weight reduction, and power distribution. It has the very same 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine underneath, but it's now mated to a revised automatic gearbox. While the peak output remains at 1,500 horsepower, the RPM redline has been set to 200 revolutions per minute higher, nearly up to 6,900 revolutions per minute. The Pure Sport also features a little revised bodywork, with a bigger rear wing and more aerodynamic front fascia. Production began in late 2020 and started at the price of $3.6 million. Lamborghini San. In many ways, the San represents a bridge to Lamborghini's future. While it's based on the Aventador SVJ, this unique Lambo is the brand's first production electrified offering. Along with the SVJ-sourced 6.5-liter V12, the San also uses a 48-volt mild hybrid system. The total system output is 819 horsepower, making this the most powerful Lamborghini ever. The 63 stuck on both sides of the San's wing means Lamborghini will produce only 63 units of this vehicle. And each will cost a price of $3.6 million. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. Earlier this year, Bugatti captured the automotive world's attention by announcing that it broke the 300 mph barrier with an upgraded version of the Chiron. The Supersport 300 Plus is a road version of the car specially meant to celebrate the occasion. Limited to just about 30 units, the Supersport 300 Plus is an exquisite version of the Chiron, with flowing bodywork and a fancy stripe motif. Even with 300 in the name, Bugatti has limited the top speed of each vehicle to just 277 mph. The price of this beauty will begin at $3.9 million. Lamborghini Veneno. Lamborghini built only 14 examples of the Aventador-based Veneno between 2014 and 2015. Each cost approximately $4.5 million, depending on how it was spec'd and was available in convertible and coupe configurations. Under hood, Lamborghini fitted a more powerful version of the famous Aventador's 6.5-liter V12, which now produces 740 horsepower and 509 pound-feet of torque. This gave it the ability to sprint to nearly 60 mph in merely 2.9 seconds. To date, it's the most expensive Lamborghini ever. Bugatti Divo. Among Bugatti's recently released vehicles, the Divo is an absolute favorite. While it does share quite a lot in common with its cheaper sibling, the Chiron, the Divo has a lot going for it that justifies the extra money. Bugatti made the Divo 77 pounds lighter than the Chiron by adding more lightweight wheels and a carbon fiber intercooler. Power remains unchanged from the Chiron's 1,500 ponies, but the Divo features a different aerodynamic setup, making it 8 seconds quicker around the Nardo test track. Bugatti is making only 40 units of this car, and each costs nearly $5.8 million. Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero, like several others before it, is one of a kind. Commissioned by the German subsidiary Fulda of Goodyear to test the new tires, the Exelero debuted in 2004. The Exelero was built on the bones of a Maybach and given the exact same V12 twin-turbo engine, producing 690 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. Top speed is listed at 218 miles per hour and adjusted for inflation. Today, the Exelero would cost more than $10 million. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. With a whopping price tag of $18.7 million, the one-off Bugatti La Voiture Noire is said to officially be the most expensive new car ever. It's a modern interpretation of Jean Bugatti's very own Type 57 SC Atlantic. The La Voiture Noire uses the same 8.0-liter W16 quad-turbo engine as the Chiron, producing 1,479 horsepower along with 1,600 Newton-meters of torque. It has 6 exhaust tips, aggressive, bespoke fascia, radical new wheels, and a gigantic light-up badge out back that spells out the brand's name. Of course, this one-of-a-kind Bugatti already has a home.